What it do, boo? Welcome to my channel. My name's Megan, and today we're gonna be playing with the color purple. Not the book or the movie, the actual color purple. Hola! Okay, so I don't actually have a plan for today. I just have a bunch of random makeup in front of me, and that's what we're gonna be playing with. I'm gonna use the Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. That's a very long name. And I've got the shade 30 Light. And then I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Concealer as a bronzer base. And I've got the shade 24 Dark. And then for concealer, I'm gonna put it all on my face at the same time. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade, I think it's 185. You know on TikTok how people do like lines all over their face and then blend it out? That's what I'm gonna try to do today. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna blend out the foundation and then concealer and then the darker concealer. Bro, what? Wow.
Wow.
That looks really good. What? I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder in the shade Translucent for my T-zone, and then I'm gonna use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the shade Light 7 for the outside of my face. And I'm gonna use one of these triangle powder puffs for my under eyes, just because people say it's literally like night and day. Basically, it's just amazing. So I'm gonna make sure I don't have any creases under my eyes. Wow. That actually does look really good, really smooth. I'm going to use the Ofra On the Glow palette. Back here it shows all the names and what the shades are used for. And I'm gonna jump into this bronzer here. We are having another ice storm in Texas. Like, I don't know what's wrong with Texas, but get your stuff together, man. Like, we don't do ice storms in Texas. I'm going to use this blush down here. And I've got these new brushes from BoxyCharm La Rousse. It came in this little tin with 5 brushes. Y'all, I think these are like $50. Brushes should not cost that much. Ooh, this pink is so pretty. And then I'm just gonna swirl into all of these highlighters on the face and then down the nose. I'm gonna use the Porefessional Setter Spray. I've mentioned this many times, but this is my favorite setting spray. I personally think it's like one of the best on the market. And then I take my beauty blender and I just make sure everything is nice and diffused and soft so there's not any harsh edges. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. Typically I do the super duper fast routine for my brows, but because my hands aren't hurting, I'm gonna do like some darker brows today. First, I'm gonna use the Benefit 24-Hour Setter Gel, and I'm just gonna run that through my brows and get them in a position that I like. For my CRPS, okay, so I've mentioned this before that I cannot eat sugar, gluten, air. Like, I can't eat anything or it causes a flare-up. Well, after I got out of the hospital and realized that I wasn't having any more flare-ups, you know the first thing I did? Reached for sugar to see if it would cause flare-ups, and it didn't. And I kind of hate that it didn't, only because now I have no self-control. So that kind of sucks. But when you don't have sugar and gluten for an entire year, you want that stuff. Like, that's anybody in the entire world is kind of like that. But so I want to see if I can not get rid of the rest of the CRPS, but I just want to see what I can do, what my body can do. I'm going to jump in with the NYX Lift Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and I'm just going to make little hairs throughout my brows. I don't know if I can totally get my CRPS into remission or anything, but I'm gonna start juicing. And I hate celery, so this is gonna be really hard for me, especially now that I can have sugar. But I wanna start juicing just to see what my body can do and where it can land me in this world of CRPS. See if maybe it can even start getting rid of some of my other pain. Do you think that's something that would like be interesting to people? Would you want to see something like that? I kind of feel like I should put it on video, because what if it does do something amazing with my CRPS? What if it helps me like tremendously? So I think I am gonna video it and possibly do like, I don't know, Food Fridays or you know, something where I just show like different juicing techniques and things that I'm doing along the way, because I mean, why not? So I think maybe people would be interested in that. So just give me your ideas if you think that is something that I should do. I just kind of feel like I should video any and all CRPS stuff. You know what I mean? When I started my YouTube journey, I said I wanted to start putting in some of this like Wellness Wednesday stuff for food as well, just because food is, I mean, food can be health, you know what I mean? So I think I am gonna do that. Let me know if you find that stuff interesting. And yeah, I think, yeah, just yeah. See, I love this brow. It's a little bit darker than what my eyebrows normally are. So yeah, I like this. It's just, I can't do this whenever my hands are hurting. Earlier, I said we're gonna play with the color purple, and I meant the ABH Norvina volume, I think this is volume 5. Yeah, volume 5. Yo, first off, this mirror is insane. It's massive.
That's what she said.
But here are all the shades of purple. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite palettes, and I wish I would have put it in my 2020 year-end video, but I was trying to do it really fast. This coming December, I will probably put it in there. I'm gonna start with C3 in my crease. Then I'm gonna take B3 and buff that out. And then lastly, I'm gonna take B2 and buff that second shade out. And then I'm gonna take the Acid Rain and carve out my eyelid. I'm gonna use E3 for the entire lid, and then I'm gonna jump into A3 and put that on the very middle of the lid. Actually, instead of A3, I took B1 and put that in the center of the eye. Okay, so I have to hurry this up because my son's appointment got moved up like now. So let me hurry this up. I'm gonna use B3 for the under eye. And then I'm going to use that E3 shade for the first third of the eye. There was some fallout, so I have glitter like underneath my eyes, but it's not terrible. I'm going to use the Dominique lip liner in the shade Crush, maybe? I think it's Crush. For the lipstick, I'm going to use L'Oreal Paris Nude Intense 171 New Confident. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. And then I'm gonna use the Lunar Beauty Foam Ink Lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so this is the final look. I am so sorry I have to rush this, but because of the storm, my son's appointment got pushed up. But guys, this look is like bomb. I love it. I think it's really pretty. Obviously, I love every single product that I used today. I just wanted to play with some makeup. Okay, so I apologize for rushing out earlier, which was literally a second ago for you, but my son had a doctor's appointment, a very important like procedure being done today at 2, but because of the ice storm, his doctor called and was like, hey, we can get him in right now, get down here. So drove 25 minutes there, waited an hour, and then he was like, sorry, the anesthesiologist can't come, so you're SOL, go back home. Sometimes I can't stand the way doctors don't take your time and money or whatever into consideration. Like, it just doesn't matter to them, and it's really crappy, but it just is what it is. So we're getting that rescheduled. So yes, I did have to run out earlier. I apologize, but here's the makeup look. You can look at it a little bit, you know, longer. I do like the look. I do wish that here let me see, I might even be able to fix it. So you see how this purple, the darkest purple, kind of goes directly around my eye socket, and this one goes above a little bit too much. So I want to try to see if I can fix that to go down a little bit more, if that makes sense. I noticed in the TikTok video I was making that it just wasn't the same shape, and it could be because my eyes are two different shapes. I don't know. Besides that, I love the look. I think it's really, really pretty. I love purples, especially purple with green eyes. So to me, it's really pretty. I make sure I don't have anything in my teeth because the last video I definitely did. I like all the products that I used. A lot of these were my favorite products, so again, I recommend all the products. Every video I try to do perfume after my makeup, and today I'm wearing the Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Intense. So it is a different smell from the Jean Paul Gaultier Classique that was like my signature scent, but I love this one. It's very sweet. It's sweet. I don't know another word for it but sweet. I usually like the muskier, manlier scents, and this is far from it. And because I rushed out, I wasn't able to do the daily affirmation, and today's daily affirmation is, I am a beautiful soul. This goes beyond your body and your looks. It's your character and who you are and what makes you you. I say a lot that I strive to, beyond my soul's purpose, I strive to be a beautiful soul, someone people look up to and can count on, and is just a genuinely good person, a nice person. And so I have a beautiful soul. I know many of you out there have beautiful souls as well. I strive every day to have a beautiful soul and just be a kind and giving and caring person. And so yeah, so this really does fit for me, especially because I've been working on manifestations and just kind of figuring out who I am and what I want out of life. And so this is a good one today. I'm a beautiful soul, and I know that you're a beautiful soul as well. Thank you so much for sticking around throughout the chaos. I really appreciate it, and it truly does help the YouTube algorithm if you've made it this far. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to follow along on Mondays and Thursdays, hit that notification bell. All right, y'all. Bye.